Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, and if you want to cast the biggest and most powerful spells in the multiverse, I've got a deck for you. This is Eldrazi Ugin, powered by Badgermole Cub. Yes, today we are going to cast all of the biggest of monsters and turn our opponents into jelly with the abilities. So let's check it out. The Badgermole Cub is a new card from Avatar, The Last Airbender, and this little creature seems so cute. But it is not. It is not cute. Do not look at the cub and say it is cute. It is a monster. For when it enters the battlefield, you earthbend a land 1, and whenever you tap a creature for mana, you add an additional green. This creates the potential for the most crazy, explosive starts Magic has seen. If you open your game with a Llanowar Elf or a Gene Pollinator, and then you play a Badgermole Cub into either another Badgermole Cub or another Mana Dork, and you hit all of your land drops, you can cast Ugin Eye of Storms on turn 3. And if that is your jam, this deck is your jam. So with Badgermole Cub, it's particularly powerful in multiples. The fact that it gives the lands Earthbend, that means that they turn into mana creatures. So you just need enough mana creatures and easy. You drop giant monsters. It's simple. But you can also bridge the gap. We have Lumbering World Wagon to put lands onto the battlefield, and another new avatar card, the Earth King, which says when this enters, create a 4/4 green bear token. Whenever one or more creatures you control with power 4 or greater attack, search your library for a basic land card, actually up to that many basic land cards, one for each power 4 or greater that attacks, put them onto the battlefield tapped and shuffle. So if we don't draw the cub, we can still ramp very aggressively with a turn 1 Llanowar Elf, a turn 2 Lumbering World Wagon, and a turn 3 Earth King that makes the bear, that crews the World Wagon, that attacks, that now fetches 2 lands when it attacks. One from the World Wagon, one from the King, and boom, we are already in range of dropping giant monsters even in a game where we didn't draw the cub. Archdruid's Charm, it can be removal for artifacts and enchantments. It can kill creatures with a +1/+1 counter ability, but this can also search your library for a creature or land, reveal it, and put it on the battlefield tapped if it's a land, otherwise put it in your hand. Really, what we often do with this is search for a cub. Even if we already have a cub, the charm getting another cub creates a mana explosion unlike, honestly, what I've seen in a very long time in Standard. And that lets us cast our giant monsters. Anti-Causal Vestige, it enters with Warp. When it leaves, it gives you abilities like drawing a card and cheating things onto the battlefield. Just a great middle curve filler. You can use the Warp ability to crew a World Wagon, or you can just play it later as a giant monster, a colorless spell for Ugin. Sire of Seven Deaths has 7 abilities. They're all good. It's still scrolling. Go on. Go on. Yeah, good card. You might want to search for it with an Archdruid's Charm if you need a creature. And then we have Ugin Eye of Storms. This is your removal, it's your card draw, it's your game ender, it's the power of the deck. So guys, if you are looking to be the greenest green mage, the biggest over-the-top Timmy player, this is the deck for you. And if your opponent dares to counter or remove all of your powerful permanents, use Ba Sing Se and earthbend your lands and make them deal with those. I've got a few games in this video that'll show you what I mean. That's it for the introduction. It's time to dive in and let this earthbending nonsense begin. Millions of mana? Let's go. Unplayable. No turn 1 play on the draw. I mean, you have to at least give a mulligan for Llanowar Elves, don't you? Every time? Probably 2. Like, let's be real. Let's be real. This is Magic the Gathering Arena, best of 1. You are dead on turn 3 on the draw. You don't get a turn 4. Still no elf, but I guess I will keep this grip. At least it does something if they do something about the cub. And straight to the archive. Don't want to miss a land drop. Okay, cub countered. Cub not countered. The world is strange. You gonna get lost the Cub? I will use map tokens. That sounds fun. The anchorage. Okay, I mean, just blue-white control. It sucks to go second, but we try. We give a full effort. This might be where Bossing Say looks really good, too. Flash creatures, whale, removal spells. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana next turn is not 7. Okay. I mean, we gotta damage them sometime. It's tough to risk the Cub, though. It really is. Sure. Earthbend come back. And they Pinnacle Starcage just the Cub. A few people have tried that now. 3, so I gotta play this land. 3 and tap as sorcery, target here. Let the damage continue. Like, what are you gonna do about this land? Fountain Port made 1/1s. Sometimes it gave blue-white a hard time. Bossing Say makes 2/2s. Or progressively larger lands. They pass. So here's where you gotta watch out, though, because it's tempting to like put counters here and then crew the wagon. But when they have open mana, they're probably just going to remove it. So just keep it coming. Just keep the pressure coming. Spread it out. Their counter spells don't work. Like they use a Get Lost. Great, it comes back and we have maps. The solution is Ultima, but if they play that, I get back the Cub. Yeah, they fire off a Demolition Field. Great. I got another one ready to go. Because it's such a low opportunity cost land in a mono green deck. Now, if I remove the Ultima with the Ugin, I really should start thinking and worrying about Ultima. If I remove the Starcage with Ugin, rather. So maybe I don't even want to. But I do think there's a good chance they're ready to counter some of these spells. They might counter the Ugin, but really, like, let's use our maps. Let's make them deal with lands. Ooh, yay, more lands. All right, again. Oh, cool. All right, another Bossing Say. Earthbend. Give them another 5. Impressive. Okay, well, passage in the bin. I mean, Dragon has to target non-land permanents, so even the Meringue River region can't really deal with this. Beza. Treasure, okay. They just infinitely have mana open. So how do we keep the pressure on? Okay. Obviously, they still have to block this or deal with this. If we cast the Ugin, the odds are that they will use a No More Lies, which is something we could play around by being careful. If we play an Anti-Causal Vestige, yeah, let's warp this. They want to use a counter spell here. We still have plenty of mana, and No More Lies isn't a concern. And if they just fire off of 3 steps, that's one less 3 steps they have for later, and they didn't have an opportunity to spree it. This also taps them low so that we can attack with the World Wagon. I will trade this for the Beza. I want the lands. It wasn't doing much anyway. Interesting. They gave up their treasure just to earthbend me. 4 mana open. That is another 3 steps ahead that is not kicked. And plus we can get the enters trigger off the Ugin. Because we're up to 10 mana, so No More Lies doesn't help them. Cub is back. Earthbending has occurred. Ugin has resolved. They're probably just going to get lost it, so let's draw. There it is. And because they responded so quickly, we do get to use map tokens. Lots of map tokens. You see, we're just running them into the ground. I mean, let's be real. Blue-white control is not built for this. But this is not a great card against them. And we get a GG? I wonder. What is that last card then? Are you gonna mill me? Can you mill me from 1 card? Consult. What do the star charts tell you? Probably that you're in a very bad matchup. What are they okay, this is panic behavior. Like, you're not under lethal threat here. So do they want me to commit? I'm probably overthinking it, but hey, I'm a Magic player. I was made for that. Don't need you. There you go. Earthbend, new friend. That's 6. Archdruid's Charm open. Earthbended lands, man. What do you do? It's got to be Ultima. How many get lost did we take? All of them? Okay, they meringue. They are not, they are lands. Okay, so you're gonna target that. They can No More Lies, but then they can't replay the cage. And Ugin, trigger, dragon, gone, game. Well, I like the control matchup. I like it quite a bit. What comes at us now? And do we go first? Llanowar Elf World Wagon on the play. No Cub. Where is our big mana cards? But maybe we'll draw the Earth King and get to see that card at work. That would be pretty sweet on this curve. Well, Terra. I wouldn't mute Terra. Nobody would mute Terra. What are these sleeves? They're pretty. Wagon. Next turn's a big one. Do we draw a playable? What is this? It enters, you may discard a card, draw two. Are we reanimating dinos again? Is this who we are? Okay, we got our ramp. Next turn, we got our Ugin. Do you remember the Dino Reanimator deck? All right, what's the earliest they can do here? Zombify? Oh, big play, big play. They actually interacted. They interacted and it mattered a lot. Get him. Now, this won't be a Zombify or anything, right? It's not. Nice. Ugin! Get that off the board. I don't even know what it does now. But we need this on the field so that our Sire of Seven Deaths also helps us exile. So we can solve anything that comes at us. Rack those joins up. What's the target? Vaultborn Tyrant or Trumpeting Carnosaur? I think it has to be the Carnosaur. You have to hit some way to get like haste here, right? Big Carnosaur. Seize the spoils. All right, that's more digging. And there's a Gishath in the bin. So somebody still really believes in Dino Ramp. I thought they were all extinct. All right, draw me that card. Classic Ugin stuff. Drop the Sire. Exile the Carnosaur.
Fate flows as easily.
16. I mean, is it going to be a Gishath? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can see 7. Gishath is 8. Like, do we want to defend this Ugin? Or do we want to world wagon them and threaten to win? I'll play a Pollinator. That's a chump blocker, not a particularly impressive one. But man, lands do win us games. Yep. Here we go. It has to hit me. We'll take some of the sting out of it, but that is a big dig for dinos. Oh my. This is fine. This is fine. No! Okay, 9 points. Is that the best you can do? Remember, Ugin's on ultimate. And they already had combat. They oopsed me. Don't forget ever that they oopsed me. But this is some big Timmy stuff.
Absolute understanding yields absolute control.
Let's go, baby. All right, submit 9. And then now we can cast them in any order. So you start with this Ugin that exiles this. Oh, I have to give them back the oops.
My eye will put an end to this conflict.
All right, other Ugin,
Open your mind to
which double Ugins.
power. One step. I'll leave my intervention.
Final Ugin. I love that they're taking it. I love that they're not quitting. This person understands the assignment. We are here to do stupid. And stupid is exactly what we are going to do. All right, give me another Sire. Not legendary. And another one.
Master of this world.
And an anti-causal vestige.
Counsel.
And an anti-causal vestige. I think they still have one more egg we have to remove somehow to get the world wagon through. But once we do, the job will be done. On the play, Elf Cub, go. This could be one of those hands that showcases the power. All right, Pollinator. Double Ugin. Okay, give me the cub. Earthbend. Oh no, a double cub hand. Oh no! This might be too much power for one person. This is 9 mana right here. They have to disrupt me. They've got their own cub. And now this is 2. It's a Paw Patch recruit. Okay, baby. 10 mana? Go ahead. Trigger your Paw Patch. I accept that you have a +1/+1 counter. Gain that life. Draw that card. Oh, I wanted an Eldrazi so bad. All right, drop a Pollinator. Pass away. Can they do enough to the Ugin? Ouroboros! It's on. It is so real. Okay, so we have to delete this Ouroboros, but we have the mana to do so. Let's start with a draw. We get the Earth King. Oh my goodness. Green right there. And there. And there. Other Ugin. Boroid. Paw Patch. Good night. Wow. That feels like cheating. That is power. Who dares stand against the power of the Badgermole Cub? Oh, it's another beautiful hand. No top end payoff though. That might be cause for alarm. Druid's Charm can get something. Yeah, we can have a Sire of 7 Deaths or a Vestige. I really wish. It's hard to be greedy with a 3 mana tutor that has 2 other modes that are good, but wouldn't it be nice if you could get an Ugin with it? Let it live. Just a robot insect after all. Tap land, go. Cool. Cub. Earthbend. Tap the cub for green. Bushwhack. So we have our next land drop on deck. They better do something. Okay, it's an otter. That gets a splash portal. Interesting. We have the Earth King. Oh my goodness. We also have the World Wagon. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. Might need to, I mean, we could, in theory, play the wagon and kill the otter, which is pretty nice. If we charm for another, let's see, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, float 1, charm cub, green and 1 floating cub. Earthbend here, tap for 3, wagon. Oh my lord. Sure. Sure. Of course the right play was to get another cub. Yep, welcome to the future, my friends. How to make mana, an easy guide. The quenchiest. Okay, this is gonna be Riddle Portal, which is a beautiful value play that I love. Love this for you. That is probably everything they wanted to do. Okay. There's some mana. There's some more mana. Earth King. Makes a 4/4. Vestige Warped because we want the card draw, I think. Nice deck, thank you. I know. I'm a big fan myself. Okay, tap for green. Green, that's 3. Earthbend here, because why not? We might want that. Attack. Would you like to block with your Riddler? I searched for a land with the Earth King. I searched for a land with the World Wagon. It's coming for 7. They do block. End step, Vestige. Big hit, let's go. Well, I could do better. But still, even if they do something about the board now, Ba Sing Se is just gonna crank out more mana and more power. They are doing a good job accumulating value. They have double splash portaled me. So an Ugin would be nice. Not yet. That's a lot of land. That is pretty rough. The 4/4 doesn't get through. So we need to build up some very large walls. Fortunately, we have everything we need to make that happen. And we're thinning the deck, right? So we're not going to draw all these lands in the future, right? Whoa. I mean, you take out the Riddler, right? Okay. They reset that particular forest. Vestige online. They have a full grip, we have none. They have all the value in the world. Can it beat our over-the-top strategy? Remember when This Town Ain't Big Enough was too good for standard? They play a bird and a bauble. Yeah, the bauble's a good start. They need to start getting rid of these cubs. Ooh, they take the legendary Earth King. Now another Earth King draw off the top is a live draw. A Sire of 7 Deaths is a good card. How to play it. This is 3 power. Let's do that. And this. Now this taps for 3, so I think we want that to cast the Sire. But we can attack first. Apply the pressure. And get chumps. Chumps and trades. Raw Eldrazi. That should be a pretty darn tough one for them to interact with. I just can't get over the fact that they double splash portal Riddlered. I mean, it got them a lot of value. Can it get them out of this? Like, what gets them out of this? How do they find time to deal with the Cub when they have Eldrazi beating them down? The bauble returns. The Cubs are finally getting it. But think about how much mana these cards made. Oh my goodness. And we get a good game, maybe? Boomerang Basics. Base 7. Oh, where was the nowhere to run when you really needed it, am I right? Oh my god.